Beginning in Iran, it is an honor to be included in the list of participants for the International Business and Management Conference on Channel Research and Pattern. Analysis of user susceptibility to communication. Channel Iran is taking advanced business administration at the Central Colleges of the Philippines. The contents of this presentation are as follows. Introduction, theoretical and conceptual frameworks, methodology, results, discussion, and recommendations. With the rapid adoption of emerging trends in product innovations, industries have relied now on automated information systems and other technology-based enablers to increase their productivity and efficiency. Because of the COVID-19 pandemic, the use of online platforms such as Wix, online meeting applications, and social media networks have significantly surged. More organizations and their employees have already relied on these technologies to continuously iterate and perform their daily tasks because of the convenience that these technologies are providing. However, as industries and people rely more on technology, users and their personal information are becoming more vulnerable to cyber attacks such as phishing. Employees are prone to digital fraud, or those who are not fully aware that their behavior towards different information they see over the internet can either help the cyber criminals compromise their data or block such threats. According to Cybercrime Security at statistics in 2019, the number of phishing cybercrime incidents in the Philippines was highest in the National Capital Region, Region 3, and Region 4A. Currently, one of the types of cyber threats involved email phishing, which is created by attackers to distribute emails that look legitimate and resemble emails from financial institutions to receive recipients to provide their confidential information. Knowing how email users react to such receiving messages is one way to mitigate or at least reduce their vulnerabilities. This study aims to assess the characteristics of email users and their behavioral weaknesses in identifying phishing emails and to investigate how a person's experience affect his or her behavior and decision making and how technological experience impact the person's susceptibility and non-susceptibility towards socially engineered threats. This research focuses on the importance of understanding the characteristics of employees to enhance awareness of employees on the effects of being victimized by phishing attacks and design guidelines that can cater to different personality traits in an organization. The Big Five personality model by Costa and McCoy will be adapted in this research. The five broad personality domains of this model are neuroticism, extroversion, openness, agreeableness, and conscientiousness. Other factors, specifically a person's life experience and technological experience or exposure, and how this may impact an email user's behavior, are also included in the framework used. This study will adopt a city-based approach as this will seek to explain how external and horizontal factors shape or affect an individual's decision-making and behavior. This research proposal will use a quantitative approach to explore and explain the influence of the Big Five personality factors on the individual's susceptibility to phishing attacks that have been also discussed in various studies. Due to the overwhelming surge of COVID-19 cases in teachers and organizations during the data gathering phase, only 50 IT and non-IT employees were included for the data collection. Responses were collected from a well-structured questionnaire based on the research conducted by Alcyon in 2014 and the Big Five personality test by Goldberg in 1999. Spearman's test method using better software were used to analyze the data collected. Based on hypothesis testing results, the only supported hypothesis for IT employees is the hypothesis denoting that Technological experience has a significant relationship with the user's susceptibility to phishing, whereas for non-IT employees, the supported hypothesis or the hypothesis in denoting that conscientiousness has a significant relationship with user behavior, and the hypothesis which denotes the significant influence of technological experience to the dependent variable. The hypothesis indicating openness has a significant influence toward user phishing email susceptibility was also prepared. Results of the correlation analysis conducted on both IT and non-IT responses showed that the five personality domains did not exhibit correlation with the general life experience, technological experience, and user behavior for susceptibility to phishing. Only technological experience showed correlation with the susceptibility of human users. Regression analysis of IT respondents only showed inverse significance of technological experience, which when decreased, user susceptibility will increase. For the non-IT responses, regression results showed negative significant relationship of conscientiousness to user behavior and positive significant technological experience to their likelihood of responding to phishing attacks. The difference with the findings from previous studies may have been affected by the number of samples used, the characteristics of the population of the selected organization, the methods used, and the other factors that cannot be controlled. Thus, more extensive research should be performed to reconcile the differences using another population and adding other variables. For future research, the following factors or variables should be included: demographics such as gender, age, and culture, position of the participant on the chosen organization, culture and practices within the chosen organization, number of emails received by the respondent per day, number of years and hours of internet and email use per individual, and cognitive processing of the respondents. For the urbanization, this research emphasized the importance of the following: implementing new strategies and tools with more extensive monitoring of messages within the email system, developing new awareness trainings for our employees, and ensure that everyone complies with the implemented rules and guidelines without exemption, and ensuring that email administrators can investigate hidden attributes of phishing emails. Before I end my presentation, I would like to thank Dr. Nabakilas, Mr. Macron Banderwicke, and Ms. Fechineva for guiding and encouraging me to complete and present my paper. Thank you for taking time to listen to my presentation.